microphone. Hello, it's Alina here, and today I wanted to talk about my recent visit to MA to Maurice Ajmi Architect. It was quite interesting. I absolutely loved the atmosphere. I absolutely loved the meeting with Mr. Maurice Ajmi, and I love to talking to everyone who works for him and different guests who were present at the exhibition. And during that meeting, Lauren, one of his team members, she asked me about how did I came up with, this idea. Why did I start making handbags based on New York architecture? And first I was thinking, and then it made me to recapture all of the stories all of the stories years back. I was thinking how did it actually happen really, because yes, you first you're doing one thing and then suddenly poof, it's New York architecture. It is not, because I realized where I started and where I'm going, it's cause and effect. When I started thinking about my own design, I was thinking about my roots and my heritage, and obviously who I am, where I'm from. I'm Ukrainian, I came from Ukraine. I started studying the work of Ukrainian artists, and I have a book here, you see, called Ukrainian Artists in Paris, and there are a lot of artists uh, who were actually founders of the movement that later led to art movement called Art Deco, or that is reflected here in New York, a beautiful collection of Art Deco buildings. And as you know, I created a Deco bag. Yeah, I have one here, only from crocodile. I don't have anything from leather because they are at the private collections now. And this bag that I created, it's not the first bag that I created based on New York architecture. It's actually already a fifth design based on New York architecture. Previously, I made a bag based on Empire State Building. I made bag based on a Chrysler building. As you know, my Manhattan Henge bag has built-in corresponding building called the News Building, and it's design inspired by a phenomenon called Manhattan Henge, a famous Manhattan sunset. And now with this bag, which I call the Nomad, so the Nomad is an area of Manhattan where my office located, and I made a bag based on a building that was just looking at me while I'm walking to work. And I visited architect and his company and his team who designed that building, and he gave me this amazing book. It's called Agreed on Conversation by Maurice Ajmi Architects, and inside there is a chapter about the modern approach. Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, it's here. Okay, let me show. A modern interpretation. There are 6 buildings that are designed with this modern interpretation. And one of them is the East 31 Street, and as you see, the grid design here. It's quite interesting. It is a mixture of, as I read it, is a Gothic Art Deco, and I'll show you. Actually, when I was looking at my old pictures from my trip back to England, to Exeter City where we lived, and I looked at the Exeter Cathedral, I saw those lines in the bay windows and it's quite amazing. So here, as you see, let's have a look. It's beautiful. You see, this is a building and it's a view of Empire State Building. And there is like some historical facts about Nomad and about project design. And yeah, just in general, it's amazing story with marvelous rap at the end, and I'm very honored, very proud that I was able to meet with Mr. Morris Ajmi, because this is a greatest honor. I am creator, and I am designer, and I design something might small, and just accessory, ladies accessory, and with someone who builds some grand design of a building that's gonna stand for many years. And I'm really proud, and I really cherished that, gonna cherish memory of this moment, and I'm really, really grateful. So if you enjoyed this story, give me a like, subscribe, and ask your questions. What would you like to know? And I would love to answer. Thank you very much. Bye.